Corian, as you are waking up, you hear some tapping on your window.
Uh-oh.
You've had this happen before.
Okay, I'm gonna open the window, let the bird in.
For right now, I just dismiss, just so we don't have to keep track of my stupid owl, I'm just dismissing my owl into the pocket dimension when I
The
call it.
I
Yeah.
forget.
whatever dimension it is.
What's her name?
Kaya.
Oh yeah, Katya.
You open up the window, and this small little bird swoops in, and he hands you a envelope.
Alright, I'll take the envelope, open it up, see what's inside.
You see what appears to be a summons. You expect it to be Kaya, but it's not. You're kind of reading through it, and it's kind of like saying, Corin and party heard about your deeds. You're just kind of skimming through it. Please meet at the castle to the north, and signed by the king
What's the king's
of
name?
this city. Actually, hold on a second. I have that right here.
He's just the king.
Yeah, that's just it. Just says king, and that's it.
Elvis, gotcha.
Well, yeah.
Shazor.
It's what?
What is that? Shazor. Okay. Another name for me to butcher.
Shazam, gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I thought of too immediately when I saw that.
Alright, well I'm gonna go down then and start eating breakfast till everybody gets awake.
Okay. About a couple hours pass by.
I'll wake up and eat breakfast.
All right.
I'm gonna excitedly try to tell Corian about my new spell that'll be useful for us.
Shh.
That he probably doesn't care
Not
about.
with breakfast.
Good morning.
Morning, Turnham.
Is Mike joining
You
us?
know,
Is Mike joining us?
you do not see him.
Alright.
That's
Guess
not
old Mike
unusual.
had a long night of drinking. Heard a tap on the window this morning. Gonna throw the letter in the middle of the table. We've been summoned by the king.
What?
What's the king's name?
Oh God, he probably knows you murdered someone.
Elvis. Okay.
Shazor.
Shazam?
Something. I forget already.
Shazam?
Shazzer. What was it?
Okay.
Shazar. It's Shazar.
Are we in trouble, you think?
They heard about
Well, no, the letter says he heard of our great deeds and wanted to talk to us.
Yeah, but you remember I killed somebody while I was under the influence that time?
Yeah, but this is great deed, so this has to do with the hags, probably, and how we killed
I'm
them
a
to
bit
save
worried
those
about
kids.
going into an area filled with guards. What if they recognize me?
Well, we could have Mike use his disguise kit on you.
Maybe.
What if you're sick for the day?
I kind of want to go.
Just
Seems
go.
important.
What's the worst could happen? We have to fight our way out.
That is a fair point.
I could suggest to them that you're not the that this is not the person you're looking for.
Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me. Did you do your divine rolls?
Oh no, I didn't. Thank you. I totally forgot. So today I have to play with a 15 and an 8.
All right.
Both of which are failures on suggestion. Which will probably get nerfed eventually. I abuse that spell. So, all right. You guys, I guess we're going to go see the king.
Somebody
I
go.
guess. Are we going to fetch
Mike's-
Mike first?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's get Mike. Who wants to go get Mike?
I can do it. It's not a problem.
All right.
I still gotta know what his room is, right? It's
I
okay.
mean,
do know
careful,
what it
doesn't
is.
stab you or something. Just saying.
So I'm gonna knock on it. Is his door open, or
It is closed currently.
I'm gonna knock on the door?
You know. Don't hear anything.
I bet he's damn passed out from all that drinking again. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna shout this time and bash on the door a little bit louder.
Still nothing.
Can I try the door handle? Assuming it has a handle. Does it open?
It's unlocked, yeah. It opens.
Okay. What do I find when I open the door?
You look at the room and it looks completely untouched. Even the bed looks like it hasn't been touched in a couple days. Or at least it looks pretty well put together.
I don't see him in here then.
You do not know.
I don't see any of his things in here.
You do not.
I wonder. He never really had things, did he? Maybe he was outside sleeping with the animals again. Maybe he just lost sight of himself at a drunken. Maybe it's even to do with what Corian got this morning. I wonder. Well, I'm gonna go back down and say. So I've been up to Mike's room. He isn't in there, and what is weird about that is there's none of his things in there either. So either he's gotten drunk and he's out and about somewhere, flat on the ground, in a pool of his own sick, or I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with this. And while we're being summoned to the castle,
Could be.
I'm gonna go up and check out Mike's room.
Maybe.
can I speak to Hall too and see if he's said anything? Did you see him leave? Like, what happened? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, your tiefling friend. That's what he is.
Yes, him.
Yeah,
Did you see him leave?
I saw him a couple hours after you guys went to bed. Just was carrying a couple stuff and left the inn.
It was not taken
That
then
seems
by
nice.
anybody.
No.
Okay.
At least not that I saw.
Right.
Maybe
Well,
you
thank
remembered
you.
something.
So I go into his room. Can I roll an Can I search around the room for anything?
You can make a investigation check.
All right. 7, not the best. Plus 8, so 15.
Looking around, under the usual spots, under the bed, in the desk. Don't see anything. Looks
I really
pretty
expect
barren.
that to ask. Does it look like he slept in this bed or anything? Like, does it look like it had been disturbed?
You look at the bed, and from the pillow, it looks pushed in a little bit. Also, looks like it has been used recently, but the bed itself has been put together pretty well
Weird.
since its last usage.
There's no note, no nothing.
Searching around, you don't see anything.
Huh. All right. Yeah, that's weird. We'll come back downstairs and say, there's nothing in the room. And then,
Yeah. Hulk doesn't know anything.
he said he
He
left.
said he said he saw him leave with a bunch of stuff. It wasn't taken. I don't know if he's at the castle. I don't know what's going on here.
Wait. Bunch of stuff. What kind of stuff did you see him take?
Some bags. This is kind of like the stuff you guys are carrying currently.
Wait. The stuff. Hold it. Where do we put the armor? Who has the armor?
I think Hulk had the armor.
Hulk had the armor. Hulk, you have the armor.
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, so he didn't take any of that stuff.
It would have been just like it, wouldn't it? Just
So our stuff is still here, right? Like the stuff we have you holding on to.
You start. Are you talking to Hold about this?
Yeah, Hulk.
Yeah, he goes through and hands out all the.
He has a
stuff that
3.
he had.
Yeah, okay. All right. I wonder what stuff he took. So was it his? Like, did it look like it was his stuff, or any idea what the stuff was?
It looked like it.
Huh. Weird. Guys,
we just gave him 200 gold yesterday. I want to find him wherever he's at.
Wait, hold.
He earned it.
Hey, Holg, if he doesn't come back, you know how you said you're going to give us like 3 weeks free rooms? If he doesn't come back, will you extend that to 4 weeks?
Well, no. I mean, no.
Ugh. I just shake my head. Guys, I think he's gone. Maybe he remembered something.
That's
Maybe you
what I
remember
said.
where the Thieves Guild was finally.
That's what you did say. Well, we know where the Thieves Guild is. We just don't want to go in there.
Well, maybe we should go in there and try and find him.
I'm afraid to go into the Thieves Guild.
Like it's like, no,
I
no.
think we should go talk to the king before we do anything too crazy.
I could cast a
I
spell.
am.
I mean, it was a
What if he's in
summons.
danger right now? We need to try and protect our friend after we've been to the king, sure, but we need to
Well,
investigate.
Yeah, he definitely left on his own volition. Did he talk about anything while you guys were playing cards last night, Corian?
No.
Do you seem any different than usual?
No.
He seemed pretty normal.
But well, maybe we could put a word in with the guards. Maybe look for him around town, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
All right. Well, like you said, we got summoned to the king, so we probably should go there.
Okay.
Wait up, guys! Wait up! My stubby legs can only take me so far.
You see the gnome running behind you. The tapping of his shoes on the ground.
I'm just going to continue with my giant strides.
You want me to give you a lift, Oak? I can.
No. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Wait,
Think you'd be able to ride on Drostan, maybe?
I probably could, but I'm
I'll do it
okay.
later.
I'm okay.
I want to swing by the, by Gerald's on the way.
Okay. So you stop by the captain of the guard. One of the guards goes and fetches him, and he comes out and says hello.
Hey, Gerald. We got a summons from the king. Wonder if there's anything we need to know before we head in there.
Oh. That doesn't happen very often, but just try to be as polite as you can, I guess. I guess how you would be in front of royalty.
Alright. Appreciate the info. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything up that maybe you knew about.
Yeah. And my character actually pitches in and he says, by the way, can you keep an eye out on a
Yes.
blue man? He's
part of a group.
tiefling.
He's part of a group. Our group. Not a Blue Man group. Our group.
Yeah, he looks blue and scary, and whenever he walks into town, everyone runs away. That kind of person. And he just mentions he has seen him before, and he'll keep an eye on him.
Appreciate it. Alright, well, then we'll head back out to the street and off to the castle,
Well,
then, unless somebody else wants to talk to Commander Joe.
I have one thing to say to it.
Oh, God.
What? Calm down, Averis, dear. I say, we'll only take a second.
I'm
Hey,
behind
Gerald.
him a couple feet while he's doing this.
Hey, Gerald. I just wanted to let you know that there's a lovely lady in town by the name of Beatrice, and she's single right now and is definitely looking for a strong and eloquent man such as yourself. Do you have a partner at all?
I
Oh, Mr.
don't
Mrs.
want to
Gerald.
share that.
Oh, no, not me. I'm with him.
The short one, I say.
Not the short one.
I am not with him. I am with
He looks
myself.
confused, and he says, I gotta go back to my work now, and he
But
heads
don't
into the
forget
building.
about Beatrice, then Unicorn. There's a library
Yeah.
there now. Maybe you could communicate and
The door is
chat
already
over dinner or
slammed.
something.
He's walking upstairs in the room.
Well, suppose there's always the king we could try.
Wait. You know, he's married.
They didn't say it was.
There's a queen. I remember they said this, right? There's a queen.
Oh, I
in
thought you were talking about Gerald there.
Oh,
There has
no.
been a mention.
No. All right.
That's a
I guess we
unity
go
thing.
see the king.
Okay. So you walk up to the front entrance.
How big is this castle, roughly? Does it seem like to?
Probably not that big by the scale of everything else.
Shh. I wanted to say it was really big. You ruined the joke.
It's the size of an average house.
It's just a hut in the middle of town.
Sat on really
Ugh.
not together
Does it-
freaking
does
wooden
it-
seats.
Is there a church in town? Did the cleric just live
No,
in
the
a
cleric just has a house. There's no
He just,
church.
he just has a house.
He just has a house.
I
Ugh.
thought we went to his cathedral.
No, he
No,
just has
we
a
went
house
to
for
his
himself.
house. We went to his house.
His services are carried in his living room.
He doesn't normally like heal people. He just happens to be a healer.
He's,
Oh, there's
thought
no
it was
priest
a
here.
priest.
That's what I thought.
That's a totally different thing.
He's a cleric.
yeah, he's
I thought it was a priest.
That's an Orthorn.
Oh.
listen. The captain of the guard immediately knew who to take him to get him. He's got to be a. So what does he do for his profession? Is he a
I
woodworker?
wonder if those
So
two are
is it-
together.
He's a doctor. Okay, so that's different.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty much.
okay. Well, that makes more sense.
All right, so I'm gonna show the letter to the guards at the gate.
All right. They
Is there
see it.
guards at the gate?
There are two, yeah.
What kind of gate is it? Is it like one of those little 2-foot farm gates?
No, it's a black fence, about like 7 feet tall. It's not like super big, but
Do you have any carvings in it?
no.
Okay.
You
Not
show
very fancy
the
people.
you show the letter to the guards, and they start. One of them escorts you into the interior. The castle itself is made out of mostly stone, and you enter the interior through the wood doors. And you enter an entrance hall. Looks really fancy. Looks like it took a lot of time to build. And the guard continues forward through another set of doors, and you enter what looks like a throne room with several guards stationed inside. And you see up in front of you with a red carpet leading towards 2 seats. One of them is occupied by a man, short, kind of blackish hair, dark skin, kind of like brownish, not like really dark, but his hair is also short, and he also has a similar color beard, though it's really trimmed down, and he's wearing a kind of like a red and gold attire, and he's sitting there in his seat, and he notices you guys as you guys walk in, and he relieves his guard that escorted you, and he says, hello, thank you for coming here. I have heard about the recent events that you guys have been able to accomplish with
Sort of nod. They knowing that I killed somebody and think that's fucking bad.
I help like kind of like I stand in front of you like to kind of guard you a bit. He continues saying that you guys cleared out an entire fortress, an ogre to the southeast.
We killed an ogre? I don't remember that.
Yeah, we killed the
Troll.
ogres. Troll.
I
Sorry.
remember the troll.
No, it was an orc. No, not orc. It was a
Troll.
What's it called? Troll. That's it. Yeah, I confused them. But yeah, you killed a troll, and he also mentions the recent hags.
And we cleared the mines out of undead.
Yep.
That is true. All of this has been really appreciated, and I have been advised that there is a problem to the north, and I've noticed from what you guys have been able to accomplish that you may be the people to go to for this.
Is it
But
hags again? We have a resident hag expert.
I know a lot about hags.
He knows a lot about hags.
No, that's me
He
saying that.
He really knows a lot about hags, let me tell you.
He knows so much about hags.
I am a hag.
No, you're not. No, he's not.
And he's not a hag. Don't point anything at him. He's not.
He seems confused.
We do have our expertise. He's got hags, I've got hobgoblins.
I have magic.
I can sell bad things
That's true.
and relationship partner people.
He calls over.
Tarnum's an expert
I
tracker.
don't know about that one.
He calls over a guard and whispers, "Is this the right group?" And he kind of nods. He's like, "Okay, well, I have been advised that there has been a recent change in the weather to the north.
Changing the weather.
Blizzards cover a large perimeter to the north, and it appears to be spreading by the Ice Peak Mountain. We aren't really sure what's causing it, whether it's magic or some kind of divine interference. We aren't really sure."
That's the direction of New Whistleton, isn't it? I'll bet it's the gnomes.
Hey, now.
Oh, wow.
The gnomes have nothing to do with this.
You don't know that. We haven't gone
I'm
there yet.
from New Whistleton.
It seems like
No.
something gnomes would do.
It's not something gnomes would do. We don't just randomly change weather patterns.
Some
Listen,
kind
you're
of experiment gone awry.
Listen, Your Highness, have you sent any parties out to investigate this before contacting us?
I have to see what the situation was, and they have noticed that what appears to be the ice storm.
Has there been
Or
any
snowstorm.
anything else going on besides the storm? Any increase in monster sightings or any unexplained phenomenon?
No, but we do notice that the wolves are not affected there, so they still live in the snow region. But other than that, there's no other increases that we know of. It mainly seems to be train based.
How close does it seem to be to New Whistleton?
It's in the direction. It's I think
New
about
Whistleton
a
should
couple
be-
days off.
Is it? It's south to New Whistleton by a few days. Is what you're saying?
From the mountain itself, it's about a 3 to 4 day travel.
And how far is it to the snowstorm?
Oh, you'd get there about in a day and a half ish.
Because I was thinking we could even stop in your town, but
Yeah, that's quite a bit. How much? I should know this, but I haven't looked at your map. How like from here to New Whistleton? How long would it take? A couple weeks or?
From here to there, it'd be about 5 to 6 days.
Okay.
Might be a little while. Kind of about the same distance to Marvel.
Okay. I don't really want to go back home right now.
okay, well.
You said you were gonna go back when you found something, right?
Well, yeah. They don't know my backstory. For the most, they never really asked because they don't care about me.
Don't you have that sister who paints things?
She's a ranger and she's off doing ranger things all over the place.
I thought she died.
Oh.
No, she's not dead. She's not dead. To my knowledge, she's not dead. I mean, life of a ranger is always dangerous.
You gnomes have something where you can sense when one of your siblings has died. Are you one of those races?
No, we're not. I give
Okay.
Tarnum this look of exasperation.
Okay, so
Just
it's like
shake my head.
it's like a day and a half to the snow. It's like 5 days to the mountain.
Oh no, it's only about 2 days to the mountain.
Oh, I thought you said it was 4 to 5 days to the mountain.
That's from the mountain to New Whistleton.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the
Mountain
mountain's
is
close
quite-
then.
Yeah, the mountain is quite treacherous.
You've been to
Oh, it
Ice
can't be that
Spike or whatever
treacherous.
it's called.
You climbed
Uh-huh.
up there.
You've
What'd you
been to
say?
Ice Spike.
No.
Ice
Ice
Peak.
Peak. No, I started my adventures by skipping all that.
Then how do you know
Um,
it's dangerous?
That's just what I've been told. We have adventurers go through the town all the time. They always complain about the Ice Peak Mountains.
To be fair, Corin, I mean, he did fall down a small cave, so it's probably likely that he would find something treacherous.
Listen,
That's true.
all right. I started my adventure.
Fell off a horse
I-
once too.
by having somebody I knew use a transportation sigil to get me to a town, and then from there I went and where you guys found me. Basically, that's a short version because I know you don't care about my life.
Nope.
I
I
care
would.
about
I
your
wouldn't.
life.
Hmm?
I care
I would
about
respect
your that life and backstory.
Thanks, Averis.
As do I.
Thanks, Tarnum. But that's for another time. Sorry,
He's
King.
just a big grumpy man. He wants things to kill. So
I do want some things to kill.
All right. What's the reward for this quest? Oh, my king, or oh, king. Yeah, technically my king, really.
Well, apparently you've sworn fealty to him.
That's not how it works.
He says, I'd be willing to give 500 to each of you. I assumed there was going to be another person, but
Yeah, he up
well,
and vanished.
actually, that brings me on to a question. Did you send him blue? Not part of the
Tiefling.
Blue Man group, part of that group.
I had heard he was in the group, but I have not.
You didn't
met
send
him.
him to the mountain then, or anything like that.
I have
He was not ahead of us. Okay.
But I would be willing to give the extra 500 to you if he isn't to take it.
All right.
Oh, I
I
like
will
you
make a note of
already.
that.
All right, so 2,500 gold pieces then.
Yes, if you are able to.
Do we need to bring back a scalp?
Well, I don't know what's causing it,
I'm
but if
sure
you can
it's
bring
something
back
we can
some
scalp.
kind of proof,
So we need to stop it and then bring back proof that we did it in some form, right?
that would earn you the reward. Yes.
All righty. While we're going that way, is there any other issues that you need us to take care of, or just this issue?
That is all that I know of in that
All right.
direction.
Is there any dangers between here and where this storm is that we should know about besides wolves that frequent the area?
He doesn't. He thinks and he says it. I don't really know that much very well. Yes, hags. Exactly. They're everywhere.
Should we go see Commander Gerald and talk to his scouts who probably scouted this out and get more precise information?
That's a possibility. They'd
Yeah.
probably know more than I would.
Take us no time at all to drop in, Corian, so.
Exactly. I imagine we will swing past his place on the way to the general store.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. I don't think anyone else needs
Yeah.
anything to the king.
He mentions that before you go, he's going to send another person with you if you wish to assist.
Who's that?
She's one of my advisors.
Advisors. She's not a fighter. She's somebody who sits in books all day. We've already got one of those, thank you.
She is actually well trained in fighting. Well, more healing.
What type of fighter is she? A class, if you would.
Cleric.
Oh yeah. I'm
Let's see.
on board for this.
Let's see, what do we got here?
He calls her out.
It won't change our reward, will it?
It would not, no.
Okay. I don't have a problem with free help.
What does she look like? What do we got here on our hands?
Just getting her sheet up real quick. Well, for the sake of this, I'm going to use this figurine for Katya, but this will be her figurine for right now.
Katya?
Yes, it's she's back.
Blimey. I didn't know
She
you
really
fought.
is a wizard.
She's a ranger.
She your daughter?
Is that my
Fantastic.
sister? Is that my sister, the painter of Happy Little Clouds?
No, she's gonna die now, but
You don't know my backstory. You can't do this to me.
I asked the king, is this your daughter by chance?
he says no. She's just an advisor of mine.
Okay.
But see her walk in. Corin, what's your height?
6'1".
She stands an inch taller than you. She walks in, and you guys You can tell she's elvish in nature. She has a kind of like a copper skin, colored skin. Pretty slim. And she walks in with long black hair, and her eyes actually appear to be violet. Pretty much the only distinguishing factor of her was she walks in pretty confidently. And she steps down from the steps and approaches you guys.
Oh, Christ.
And she says, "Hello, my name is Ballora."
Charmed.
Same for you.
Hello. How do you feel about gnomes? Just to get this out of the way.
I like any race.
All right. Good enough for me.
Any race.
Yes.
Even those that dwell in the hells. You concern me.
There are no races that dwell in the hells.
Well, I don't know much about magic, and I assume you do. I really don't like this woman. Do we have to bring her?
Yes. We need heals.
We have heals. I don't want this woman with us.
Yeah, but it doesn't always work out well.
Why am I even whispering this? I'm not frightened of you. I don't want you.
Okay.
Are you requesting to not seek my service?
Preferably, but I'm probably going to get outvoted here shortly, so we're just going to have to lump it with each other.
Averis, what do you think?
I don't mind. I mean, I guess we could use as much help as we get.
Corian?
I already said I don't have a problem with free help.
I want the free help.
Yeah. Well, no matter.
I could help the group, but if you wished for me not to help you specifically, I could do that as well.
I don't care what you do.
He gets a little grumpy sometimes. Don't mind him.
That's all right.
Do you know this woman or something? This seems like a strange, instant dislike.
No, but you've got an air about you.
Are you married?
Just because I'm poor doesn't make you better than me because you live in a fancy castle.
Oh,
I'm gonna reach out and offer her, the warrior forearm clasp thing.
And she recognizes it, and she does it back.
Where you shake
Look
each
at you
other's...
two getting friendly. Have you in bed by the end of the week.
Yeah,
Are
no.
you married?
I am not, no.
Oh, there's a surprise.
Maybe you can set her up with somebody.
I could, actually.
This would be pretty interesting.
All right. Well, thank
Are
you,
we
King,
pretty
for your
much
time.
done with the king? Because I want to observe the room. Do I see a queen in here by chance?
Currently, no. The second seat is empty.
But there is a second seat.
There is.
Right, so I would assume he has a queen somewhere.
Yes.
So, Your Royal Highness, my finest esteemed honor, I kneel. Do you have a prince or a princess of this fine castle? No, it's not what you're thinking. No, I'm with him.
No, I do not.
You do not? Oh, that's unfortunate.
I have
Well-
children, but they're very young.
You weren't taken by hags, were there by chance?
No.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Well, I will leave you to your business then. I was wondering if you had a prince or a princess. There are people in town that look very, very much like a piece of royalty. Seems like you've got that covered, though, and I turn and stare at that freaking woman.
She walks
Riff-raff
over
at
to the
the
king
castle.
and kneels down and thanks him for the offer and stands up. And she begins walking back to you guys. And she says, you guys about ready?
We'll go when we say, not when you say, darling.
Gonna turn to the king, give him a little half bow. Nonchalant
we go
wave,
into
He nods.
Gerald.
turn and start walking out.
I give him a bow.
We've already
Alright.
healed and done what we to do, yeah, so.
All right. Well,
What's my dog done to this woman? Has he growled at her yet or anything?
If you tell him to, he will.
I'm not going to tell him to growl. Like, who does that?
you can always talk to him about her.
All
So
right,
I
so
assume
off
we're
to,
going to...
off to Gerald's then?
Yeah, I would assume we're talking to her along the way, or rather I'll be listening. I'm kind of done with her ass.
Yeah. So,
I've been
Gerald.
possessed.
I'm going to ask her what sort of cleric she is as we walk along.
I bet she's a bad one.
I focus more on healing.
Mm.
I worship the deity Eldath.
That was a crap one.
Do you know who Eldath is?
No, because I'm not religious. I don't believe in all that riffraff up there.
That's fine. Everyone has their own beliefs.
What they do.
I just try to focus on keeping everybody alive.
I don't know. Let me roll can I roll a really, do I know about Eldath?
You can roll a religion check.
Okay. Yeah, 12.
You know that they're a good base deity. You weren't really sure who Eldath is. So I will try and see if I know who she is, though. I don't even know that name. I've never heard it in my life.
Listen, just stick to the hacks, man.
You could just ask her. She's standing right here.
Yeah, I'm just checking to see if I know. Eldath. I've heard of Eldath. Good, right?
She is, yes.
Interesting. Do you have a local church you go to? I mean, not in this town, obviously, but
I don't, but I have my own holy symbol I use that helps you with my magic.
Oh, I bet you do.
all right. Well, that's enough small talk, I think.
Then she mentions that she is the goddess of peace and that she hopes to preserve that.
Well,
Doing a fantastic job so far.
if you can make Tarnum peaceful, I'll consider your god pretty powerful.
I do not fight in any way with my allies.
Oh, that's cool.
I won't fight you. You're here to help. It doesn't mean I have to like you.
That's
I
all
respect
right.
you for who you are.
He takes a while to warm up to people.
I'm still sad about Mike suddenly doing a runner.
Yeah, he might be back though.
I hope so.
So, is there anything you need to know about us?
What do you all specialize in? That could help me.
I could help you. You're the one tagging along.
I just want to know what you guys are all good at, what weapons you use.
Whatever's handy.
My character mentions that he's a druid and that I focus on magic and some rarely bee shapes.
I mentioned that I am a wizard who specializes in a little of everything. I'm a librarian by trade, and I cast the spells that makes the peoples fall down.
Pretty impressive.
You know, it's a living.
You'll probably be very useful.
Oh, thank you.
Ranger. I help people get together. I sell stuff like a boss.
I want to cast a spell behind him.
Okay.
I want to cast Liar, Minor Illusion.
Oh, can I roll a... Is this passive perception for this?
He rolled an... Yeah, but you... no, I'll let you roll. I'm not gonna try to feed you a roll. That's not.
Well, my
Fine.
passive wisdom is 12.
I'm
So
behind
you make a sleight of hand check.
Let's see here. I'm just gonna roll it and see what I get. Ugh, 11. What'd you get, Turnham?
What is it? My passive perception?
It's passive, yes.
Yes, 12. So
Oh, so you saw
You
me?
look up and you see the word lighter above you. You see a gnome putting his hands behind his back after.
I'm whistling.
listen.
I'm whistling nonchalantly, but not whistling nonchalantly.
She starts giggling.
Oh well, isn't that just sweet?
Turnham's also really skilled with animal handling.
I could tell from his dog.
Yeah, I punched a donkey in the head once.
You know,
Why?
He was insulting me.
He sometimes doesn't have the best track record with animals. I think about the horse, but I don't mention the horse at all in
Was
any
it
way.
the donkey or was it the horse? That was the horse, right? It was a horse I punched in the head and I killed it.
Yeah, it was.
To be
it was the
fair, I
horse.
was under the influence of a magical, enchanted, cursed sword, but I still killed a horse. I feel bad about it. You don't mind, that's a touchy subject. Why did you bring that up? I don't like this woman, Averis. I don't like her.
I mentioned
She brought up the horse.
turns to a war. Remember, it was a regular horse, though, Averis. So,
Right, can I just briefly mention about my sword, I guess? What deity is my sword? Pelor.
Yes.
yeah.
Right, so I have an enchanted sword of Pelor, and it's serving me well.
That's good. Phalo is another deity that seeks.
Better than
Well, if that's your opinion, then that's your opinion.
I don't really serve any deities.
You're a wise one.
And that's completely okay.
I have other things involving deities that I deal with.
Make deals with them.
Not really.
My brother is a priest.
So we should probably talk to Gerald at some point, huh?
Is he just standing there looking at us, debating this?
Did we reach Gerald yet?
You're at the barracks. It's pretty close to the castle, so.
Oh, Corian, he's your friend.
All right, well, I'm going to go up and ask him to either let me in or bring him out.
They're pretty useless by now. They go and fetch him. And you see Gerald again. Seems happy to see you guys.
Morning again, Commander Gerald.
Hello, Corian.
So the king has told us about, I don't know, snowstorms. Wants us to take care of snowstorms. And I would imagine it was your scouts that went to get what little information we were given. I was wondering if you had some more precise information than snowstorms near Ice Peak.
Yes. Is there any specific detail you're looking for?
Just whatever your scouts came back with.
Well, they noticed the ice storm, of course, seemed unnatural. And it seemed to be spreading over time. Very slowly, but it seemed to be spreading.
Well, I mean, how long did they scout it out?
They were there for a couple days.
So
Sometimes
I mean,
sometimes in the storm, sometimes out of it.
spreading over a couple of days isn't that slow. Did they?
Well, in comparison.
Did they see any kind of source, or could they tell, like, maybe a center point for it?
As they got close to the mountain, it seemed to be getting worse. So they assumed that was the center point.
King said there was no increase in monster activity beyond normal in the area.
No, but if you're going there, you'll notice the usual things that you guys have fought.
Right, so hobgoblins, orcs, owlbears, that kind of thing.
Exactly all three of those, yes.
Although I'd imagine the hobgoblins are starting to get thin.
Most likely.
We have
It's
slaughtered
like
them by the
hobgoblin
dozens at this
genocide.
point. um, anything else you think we should know?
Bring some warm clothing.
That was my next step, actually, was to the general store to get some warm clothing. All right, well, I guess we got our next task for the city, so we'll see you when we get back, and kind of give him a half salute and
All right.
turn
And
and
he's back.
start walking
Excuse me.
off.
Is this lady here your daughter by chance?
No.
Okay. I definitely don't feel bad now then. Well, have a good day, my friend.
You too.
I wave and just walk away.
Okay.
I
Laura
like
starts
really,
following.
I just really enthusiastically wave and then walk away.
He breathes back.
By the way, I forgot to mention, is this lady like a heavily armored individual, or is she
Oh,
just
yeah.
like
She's
clothed?
wearing, I believe, half plate. Oh, yeah, I think she's wearing half plate. Yep. She's wearing half plate and holding a shield.
Should use a mace or a sword
You
or
see
what?
a mace at her side.
All right.
You don't want to fall behind with all that clunky armor. Sometimes I think that metal goes to your brain.
Well, it keeps me alive.
You know.
Has been this for about 60 years now.
So you're old then.
Well, in terms of my race, no. But for humans, yes.
You're elvish, yes?
I am elvish in nature, yeah.
You're elvish in nature.
They call me a wood elf.
Right, so you're an elf.
Yes.
When I ask you a question, answer it, please.
I just roll my eyes.
God. So is he like you then, Averus?
I'm a half elf.
Right. See, don't mind me. It's nothing to do with you being an elf. See, I'm quite happily with an elf. So
Half elf.
half elf points out. I bet you had a good eye, didn't you, on Gerald though?
No.
Back there. Not you, Averus. Gosh, I know you wouldn't look at.
That was
Another man.
No, it's
that was below we're saying no.
Oh, okay. I bet you did. Like a piece of old rind, don't you? Good. Anyway, let's continue. General story.
So we need some cold clothing. I'm
As-
good on. I got a wolf pelt jacket, so I'm good.
As you guys get closer to the general store, you remember that there is a clothing shop like right next to the general store
Whoa!
We know we've
There's
never been in
another
that.
that you have
There's another
never
shop.
been to, but you've seen it and you have never gone to it.
Well, I didn't need
Well.
clothes till now, so.
All right, let's get some clothes.
All right, we'll swing into the clothing store then.
What's in this store? Like, what wares they have?
You walk in and you see it's a pretty small shop, but you see racks of various clothing, like buttoned up, some fancy clothing, some heavy, light. Seems to be a large variety of different clothing and sizes. Do you guys wish to purchase anything here or ask the owner?
Who is the owner? What would
I
they
don't
look
need
like? Who are
anything, so
they?
I'm hanging back. I'm not gonna
You,
keep walking.
walk over to the counter and you see a looks like a halfling female, and she greets
Oh.
herself as Kara.
Oh, nice to meet you. I was wondering if you stocked any winter clothing. I'm going to be going up north into some cold territory, and
Oh.
some people around here tend to struggle in cold environments.
Yes, I do. I have quite a bit of clothing, especially for the north. She starts to kind of glancing at your guys' sizes, and she starts bringing back, or she asks for who needs the clothing. Mike character
I
raises
do.
his hand.
I do.
Belora also raises her hand as well.
Oh, what's the matter? Too cold for you?
But you're getting one as well, aren't you?
Don't question me.
She seems a little confused, but she asks Kara if she could get one as well. And so Kara starts like glancing at the sizes that she'll need, and she goes and fetches some pretty heavy jackets, and she puts them on the table. Tells you guys if you want to try them on.
Would my wolf pelt coat be sufficient?
It would be, but I believe you also have a necklace that
Oh, that's
prevents you
right, the
to.
ice resistant. Yeah.
So with that on, you would be okay, but you could also wear the wolf pelt if you need it. But so she passes you guys clothing, and you put it on, and it fits pretty perfectly. She seemed to be guessing right. You get the feeling she has a lot of experience with this.
You got a lot of experience with this, don't you?
I do, yes.
So
How much will it be for all this?
we're talking like what? Some winter clothing, winter jacket, a hat, a heavy cape.
You wish to get all of those? She just brought jackets, because that's what you guys asked for.
Well, I don't know how cold it's gonna get, so I'd like to get a full winter kit
Full set?
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
She runs back and see her rummaging through and getting more. She brings it all back. 4 full sets of clothing. They look very reliable. And she puts them all on the table. You see, you have to kind of like jump to go over the table and throw them on there. But she passes them out to you guys, and she asks if you guys would like anything else before the payment's done. Is there anything else you guys need before I count it all up?
Do you have any smart clothes, you know, for well-dressed occasions, like being around royalty and so on and so forth?
Oh yeah, like yeah, I have something like that. And she goes and fetches some fancy for you clothing, kind of like a reddish color with some black trim on it. Looks
Okay.
really presentable, like you're trying to show yourself off.
Excellent. And how much would that be?
That set, it would be 8 gold.
Oof.
That's one of my
Jesus.
more expensive pieces.
I can see that. Uh-huh. Do you think I could maybe negotiate this down a little, you know?
For
You know,
How
I'm
much?
going and saving the world and everything. I'm kind of poor.
you are
How much is the total right now?
besides the 8 gold, you're looking at about 4 sets. I put it about 42 gold.
We are
Because
on
these are really heavy, like reliable clothing.
We are on business for the king.
How much is that for just my set?
For your sets, let me see. Because
Jacket,
it costs
hat,
more.
Cloak, boots.
Yeah, it would cost more for
Clothing.
the bigger people. You're looking at about 10 gold, 5 silver.
Alright, I'll give her 11 gold for mine.
Okay, she appreciates the tip.
So what have I got? I've got the smart clothes and the winter clothes. What's that all come to total?
For you, it'd be 18 gold and 5 silver.
Okay. I'm gonna try and convince her with my poor jibbery again. And
You can certainly try.
throw my roll in here, persuasion.
Yeah.
Bring
What
it
happened to
down.
Laura?
7.
7. She says, I'm kind of tight on money right now. I could bring it down to 18, but that's about
What
it.
was it originally?
18 and 5 silver.
That's more convenient for me, so yes. In fact, yeah, that's fine by me. Yeah, 18 gold it is.
All right. She takes that,
Over.
and Laura hands over 10 in gold and 5 silver for that. And my character also does the same.
Glance in her direction and say, at least one of us will be presentable on the trip back.
My armor keeps me alive, so.
Well, I will wish her a good day and head next door to the general store.
Okay. She waves goodbye.
Take care.
You
She's
too.
a nice lady. Damn, I should have asked if she was interested in Gerald. Oh well.
Please don't.
What's the general store lady's name? I forgot.
Beatrice.
Beatrice,
I'm
right.
putting a name in with every guy around town.
Yeah, I was filling it in here. She's a human.
She is, yes.
Last time I checked.
Red hair.
Well, I'm writing it in my notes so I remember here. So I'm gonna say hi to Beatrice and ask her if she has what she's got for healing potions, and I don't remember the prices on them.
Oh, I have a few. If you're looking for ordinary, I have about 4 of those. They're 50 gold each. If you're looking for the greater ones, I only have 2 of those, but they're 150 each.
Alright, I'll take both greater potions.
Okay. So she says that'd be about 300 gold for you.
Alright, and I will hand her 300 gold.
All right, she takes it, and she hands over the 2 greater for you. And she thanks you. And she asks if you guys would like anything else here.
That's it for me.
Yeah, my character doesn't need anything, so.
I think my character. Yeah, I still got 2
You know,
potions of healing.
My character will buy 1 potion, one of the regular ones. But I'm gonna say not 50, maybe.
I'm gonna ask our cleric. Does she know the cleric spell Aura of Vitality?
I believe she does. What level spell is that?
3, I believe.
Probably be. I don't think she has it prepared, but I think she has it.
All right.
All right
That's all I
then.
know. So when do we head out of town?
I don't think there's anything stopping us now.
Yeah. What time is it?
Like 10 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get the horses and ride.
You're gonna have to walk, talking tin can.
She can ride in the wagon, right?
I don't think she has the privilege.
That's gonna slow us down, though, Tarnum.
I don't think I want to take my horse into a snowstorm.
If you
I don't think I want to take the horses into a snowstorm.
That's true. We could park them outside the snowstorm.
Hope that they don't get eaten alive by something like last time.
I forgot I'm still a horse, so I can't really buy a potion.
You could drop your beast form at any time, right?
Yeah, but I wanted to be a horse because you can't just like drop it and be like, oh, I'm gonna be a horse again, because it takes your beast shape.
Does it recover after a short rest?
I believe it's a long rest. Let me check. Yeah, I think my character would stay outside. Actually, no, I bought clothes.
Yeah.
I bought clothes as a horse. Yeah, that's great.
You know, it says you regain it when you finish a long or short rest.
Okay,
You can use this feature twice.
twice. Okay, that helps. So yeah, I would have before I got into the clothing store. I would have chopped it, and then I would go back when I left. But I would not buy potion because I'm a horse. So
So
I'm
it's
currently
like
outside the store.
a day and a half to the mountain.
It's
A
and
day
to
and a
get
half
to the
to the
storm.
storm. Okay.
2 days to get there.
Yeah, so we'd have to leave the horses like half a day or more behind. I don't know if I want to leave my horses that far away. My
All right. Well,
horse.
I guess
I
we
can
can
be a
keep.
horse. Or I can't speak, but I have to start neighing.
I'm gonna try to get on Avarice.
Hey! You stay off of him. It's not yours.
Yeah, but you know, I got short feet.
So we ready to head out then?
Yeah, I
Everest,
guess so.
you're just letting this stone climb on you? How could you?
All right. Is there a north gate to this city?
There is not. No, that's where the castle is.
All right. Well, then we'll head out the east gate so I can wave at the mine owner as we go by.
I can't believe you do that to me, Everest. I can't believe you
I'm
just.
gonna ask Avarice if he'll let me get on him. All right, I'm gonna attempt to get on Avarice.
Can I attempt to stop him?
How are you gonna try to stop him?
You gonna try to throw me off the horse?
No, I'm going to try and prevent you from ever getting on the horse. You don't go riding my Everest. You think you are?
You can make. You both can make. So
Well, I roll a 15 for my trying to get on the horse, but
make it either an athletics or acrobatics, and then Tarnum
God.
make athletics check.
I'm gonna just ask Tarnum politely. I'm not trying to get with your man. I just figure it'll be easier for us to travel if I'm on the horse.
Any funny business, I'll have you off. You understand?
Listen, I don't have any interest in Avarice that way. And I mean, you know, he's a half elf. I'm a gnome. Would it really work out?
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
That's what I say. And you are the matchmaker, so you would know. All right. So can I get on the horse?
I'm keeping an eye on you.
Okay. All right. I get on Avarice then. Is it 15? And my
Laura asks if you need help getting up.
no, I'm okay. I rolled.
Oh,
a
let him
15.
do it himself.
I got so +1 animal handling, so it's 16, right? To get on a horse.
Yeah, you managed to get up easily.
Yes. I'm getting better with this.
He's a strong, independent gnome.
That's true.
Well, I just try to help
Is
whenever I can.
Avarice, are you okay? Is
You know,
Avarice
you
okay
could
with
help
on?
me by taking a long walk back to that castle. That would be what you would do to help me right now.
If you wish, I can leave.
Tarnum. Let's let her see how she is in battle first.
If she dies, too damn bad.
Yeah, she could
I
actually.
actually am capable of reviving anybody that dies.
Not if you die, you can't revive yourself.
No, I cannot.
All right. Well.
So I won't let you die. Because that's not my type of person. I will not let people die. But like I say, we've just got to put up with each other for this quest.
I'm completely fine with that. I have no problems with you.
That's what they all say.
I'm gonna swing by Holgs here on our way through. Give him 5 gold. Grab some rations. And tell him what we're doing ish. And so he can let Mike know if Mike shows back up.
All right. He nods.
And then I guess I'll stand out here in front of the inn and wait for you guys to catch up. Since y'all were playing with horses when I left.
We catch up then?
Well, it would only be like a minute or two. And then anybody else need to stop and get rations while we're here? Probably going to be long a while, so
Yeah,
gone a while. I don't know how long.
I'll spend
there.
3 gold and buy some rations for myself.
Okay.
Can I just pick my head at the door to Hulk and say, well, we're off. If you see anybody who walks around looking like a talking tin can, don't let them in. Certainly don't let them step on that tariff.
All right, I will.
Oh, man. Continue.
As I clank up in my armor and say, "Are you ready to go yet?"
He
I
says,
was
you are not
born
allowed in here.
Yeah,
Not him.
try it half work.
But you just told me not to let people in.
I point to the person, the other one, the one with the mace.
She says hello.
Hmm?
She says hello to him.
Don't you go mingling with our friends.
He's an innkeep.
He's my friend. You don't know him. You trying to steal his money? I bet you are. I bet that's what you do.
I've been
Got
here
that king
before.
man.
Oh, I also wanted to take care of Syed while I'm gone.
What was that?
He needs to take care of Syed while I'm gone?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'll do that.
Alright.
So
well,
you're leaving all the horses and stuff here?
Yeah, I just don't feel comfortable leaving it staked out that far from where we're at, or where we're going.
It's not like we're going to a town or anything, so...
Yeah. So you guys are, as you guys pass or getting close to the gate, you, you see a pair of eyes peek through a window from a small little house by the mines, and then disappears.
Make sure I wave before it disappears.
I cast Prestidigitation to make him look more intimidating again.
Corin, make a perception check.
That is 16.
16. You see a middle finger through the window.
I want to pick up a rock then and throw it through the window.
My God!
Are there any guards around?
Roll a strength. Gonna roll a strength check.
That's a 20 strength. That's a 20.
You guys hear what sounds like very loudly the shattering of glass.
I turn to Belor and say, how could you do that? He's done nothing to you.
What are you talking about?
How could you smash that poor man's window?
She's actually gonna run up to it.
Oh God, we have a cleric now.
She's gonna run up to the window and apologize to the man, and she's gonna cast mending on the window.
Oh, aren't you clever?
You see her, the glass pieces start to rise in the air and start falling back into the window.
Yeah, so cover up your damage.
I asked Corin if he wants me to cast Fireball.
For what?
You know, at the guy for flicking you up, the guy that you threw the rock at.
I don't think it needs a fireball. I don't want to hurt him.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I would
Corin,
actually cast a fireball at him.
You see the miners that are outside start laughing. And you see an angry face behind the window.
Like, hey man, I've been nothing but friendly. You can stop it with the anger.
I point towards Belor and say, it was her.
I'm gonna attempt to cast Liar behind his back again. And I rolled.
You can roll another sleight of hand.
11. He sees it.
Will you stop doing that?
It's really funny though. And you are lying.
What's the point?
Listen, she hasn't done anything yet to us. If she like ruins our fights or something, then you can trash her. But she's been nothing but helpful and nice. What's your problem with her?
I'm upset about Mike not being here. On top of all of that, now I've got to wander around with somebody that I didn't even ask for.
Yeah, but she's useful, and Mike is Mike, man.
Are you saying Mike isn't useful?
No, I'm saying that Mike will come back when he wants to. He just kind of does his own thing.
If you guys don't want me, I can go. But
No.
I figure I'd be helping.
You can stop asking at any time, and
Yeah, why don't you just stop asking and go?
No! I want her to stick around. How about we just try to get along?
Oh, I'm trying. I'm trying very hard.
For Mike to leave, so it is right for you to her up.
I got none of that, man.
yeah,
Huh?
You were cutting out all
gibberish.
throughout that.
Speaking
I'm sorry,
Gnomish.
I'm not speaking no.
I don't speak gnome.
Oh, wait, it's cutting out? Is my mic cutting out? Is that what you said?
yeah.
Not now, it's not.
Oh.
It used to, or it didn't
Is it back now?
anymore.
Yes, you're back.
I was saying it's not her fault that Mike left, so don't take it out on her.
I'm not. I don't want her here. We don't need her.
Well, Mike was a really valuable member of our team, and if he comes back, then we could swap her out. But as of right now,
Swap them out.
swap her out for
We
him.
can just all stay as a group.
Oh, that's true.
There's
That's
not
true
a
too.
limit.
We
Oh.
think of the things we've done. We've killed
Sorry.
hags and trolls and all that stuff the king said without this woman. Now we're just going to accept any old riffraff and just say, oh, it's okay.
Well, how about we consider this a trial mission? If she does well, we keep her. We ask to keep her around, or maybe we keep her around. If she doesn't do well, then
Oh, no. As soon as we're done, we're done. I want her gone, man.
I am only requested to stay here for this
Thank
one
God.
mission.
shh, 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 shh. So, what do you think?
Well, I don't have a choice. She's got to come along with us for this, but as soon as I get a chance to get rid, we get rid.
All right. Well, will you at least try to get along with her for the sake of the mission?
I'm getting along with her now, aren't I?
You just try to pin a broken window on her.
I haven't hurt her.
What about emotionally?
I don't care about that.
All right, whatever. I'm just walking away now towards the exit we're taking.
Yeah.
On Avarice, I ask him to go forward.
He starts going forward. Or, sorry, I start going forward. Kind of forgot a sense of reality. Yeah, I'm speaking in third person now.
So we make it to the east gate, and then we head north.
Yes. You guys pass through the gate. And Corin, you still hear those miners laughing in the background as you exit the north or the east gate, and you enter the eastern path that led to the fortress, and then you start heading north from there. Is there anything you guys wish to do on the way there?
I don't have anything planned to do other than just walk toward the ice peak.
Yep.
All right. You guys do enter the grassland for now, but as you head north, it begins kind of. You see trees more often. It's not a forest, but you're considered technically right now in grassland. Good for Tarnum. Actually, would Tarnum be leaving right now?
I assume we're walking on a road.
Currently, you are, but you'd have to leave.
I know this area because I've wandered the lands.
Yeah, I don't think I've been here before.
There is a path that leads northward. Probably no one know this.
We're past the fortress, right? Yeah, because that was only like 2 hours outside of
Yeah.
town.
You do follow the northern path, and actually, what time it was about 10 when you left.
Yeah.
So you guys spent about kind of like 9 hours, or sorry, 11 hours of traveling before it starts to get dark. Anything you want to do for preparation?
We should look for a good spot to camp.
Do you have that spell now?
I was just about to say, I have a new spell for us. I cast whatever his name is, Tiny Hut.
Is that what you say during this spell? You say whatever his name is, Tiny Hut.
His name is Leomon. Leomon's Tiny Hut. So a 10-foot radius of immobile dome of force. It takes a minute to cast. It lasts for 8 hours. So I'm going to cast this before we go to bed. So we can make a fire and everything. But a 10-foot radius immobile dome of force springs into existence around and above you and remains stationary for the duration. Spell ends if you leave its area. 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit in the dome with you. Creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast the spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. And
are we medium creatures? Or...
Yeah,
You're
we're medium.
I think
No,
because the only small
huge.
one.
Yeah, is that considered huge? The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry regardless of the weather outside.
That's nice.
And until the spell ends, I can make the interior become dimly lit or dark. And it's opaque from the outside.
Yeah, my horse form would have dropped by now, by the way. So.
All right. So.
We'd have to slow down a bit to get there, but.
Oh, we make camp, and then before I go to bed, I'll camp Tiny Hut, and we'll all sleep inside, I guess.
No, she's staying outside.
I'm inviting her. Will she be right next to me when I
that
cast
seems
the spell,
a bit unfair, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Fine, I'm staying outside then.
Okay. You can move through it freely. So, if you change your mind.
Yes, Averis?
Can you come inside?
You, I guess. I better get an extra hug for this.
Sure. But before we start wrapping up, is there anything else you guys wish to do during the night at all? You guys are in a safe place right now.
Yeah, I'll have the owl just, I still cast my alert spells, and the owl will stay outside, just keeping an eye out on things.
Okay.
Spells are set to mentally alert me, but so inside the hut, we can actually see out. It's transparent, so.
Yeah. So the owl starts swooping in a perimeter around the hut,
yeah.
Or sits on the hut, whichever one you want.
I'll just have it probably sit on the hut.
Okay. So just keep an eye out.
This size, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's a 10-foot radius, but yeah, we can fit a lot of people into it.
It sounds really nice.
I thought it said for... 10-foot radius, okay.
Yeah, but, you can just make it if not proportional. So it's trying to fit all ourselves on a little square thing might be tough.
What?
Or never mind.